Peace. This Monroe Jr. I'll be giving my commentary right after this video. Peace.
Who would do this? He didn't have no problems with nobody. You know, that's my only brother I have. And they would do something like this to him.
Tiffany Tucker's pain echoed through her Morris Heights community. Her brother, 40-year-old Tyrone Fleming, found stabbed in the back in his apartment on University Avenue Wednesday. Tucker says her brother never showed up to his job as a Con Ed utility worker and mechanic. It wasn't until his fiancée went to check on him that she found his body blocking the front door. His sister, who lives down the street, got the call.
So I rushed up the block to her, and then I saw my brother laying there.
Family and friends lit candles and placed them out front of his building. This while police came in and out carrying bags of evidence, working to find Fleming's killer.
Was it jealousy, envy? What was it? What is the case that y'all had to come and murder my brother?
The victim was also known to appear on 848, a violent YouTube crime drama series that sometimes had close to 100,000 views per episode. Police don't have a motive, but they do have unreleased video of a man wearing dark clothes entering the victim's apartment. They say the suspect may have exited through a window. No signs of forced entry. Police think the victim may have known his killer.
It must be somebody he knew. It has to be somebody he knew for him to open the door, because he won't even open the door. If I come up, I would have to call him first.
Police say that victim had at least 11 prior arrests, including a DWI and an arrest for disorderly conduct. In the Morris Heights section of the Bronx, Mark Liverman, CBS.
Peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So y'all just seen the report about Tyrone Fleming, another black man found stabbed to death in his Bronx apartment. You know, we send our condolences to his family. And it's sad to hear, man, that another black man, man has been put to death. You know what I'm saying? It's like, brothers and sisters, even though we don't know who it ultimately was, and we can't say it was this person or that ethnicity or this ethnicity, I'm gonna say this: that each life is valuable. You know, we don't understand the pain and the hurt and the suffering that we bring upon each other's families when we take one of their loved ones whom they cherish. And, once you lose a loved one that's so precious to your heart, that has helped you, that has served you, then it takes only our Creator can really fill that void. Only becoming one with God our Creator can fill that void, brothers and sisters. It's a pain that's almost unimaginable when you take somebody from a family, and that hatred, that resentment grows, right? There's a cause and effect for everything. Because a lot of times once murder occurs, then retaliation is in the breast of the slain. Those who were familiar with the person who got slain, who got killed, who got murdered. That is in their hearts once they find out who did it. And a lot of times that's what happens in society. And I know white people try to say black on black crime. No, crime is high in everybody's part of town. White folks, white on white crime, over 80-some-odd%. Because white people get mad with white people and usually murder in white communities. Black people get mad with black people and usually murder in black communities. So that narrative of just everybody pointing the finger at black folks, no, every ethnicity has to look at themselves. But I would just say this: think twice, think 5, 10 times before you take the life of somebody. And a lot of times it's over materialism or envy and jealousy. And if we would just all, I know it's hard, especially in the inner cities, to really display your God force and your God gifts and talents. A lot of us haven't even unwrapped and discovered them. But today, in the age of social media, there is really no excuses. Yes, success is not created overnight. It takes work. It takes sacrifice. It takes effort and devotion, but it can be done. You know, with just a cell phone, you can create your own reality in today's world. So we have to be creative with modern technology. There are many outlets today to manifest your God-given talent. I would just say strive hard to find your purpose so that, you know, we're not envious and jealous of each other, because there's greatness in each one of us. So we should never get to the point where we have to take the life of another human being, you know? And that's what's wrong with this world and this society. You know, some people amass so much wealth and fame and popularity that we forget about our little people that's in the street. And you know, most people, you ask them if they're a Christian, most millionaires and billionaires, you ask them if they Christians, and they'll say yeah. But are we truly following the principles of Jesus when he came to serve the little person? He came to uplift the little person. And I know that once our service to the people who are suffering most increases, that the crime rate will go down, right? Because naturally people commit crimes in areas where unemployment is high, opportunities are low, resources are low, you know? So let's just keep it real. That's a reality. When you're trying to feed your family, sometimes you might be forced into a situation or a circumstance you didn't even know was in you. But how can you truly judge a person that's functioning on the level of survival? You can't truly judge the heart of that person, you know? And that's why, you know, I respect people that lose everything, right? But yet are still humble enough to ask somebody for something. I'm not talking about the person that goes out every day and they just, you know, every day and they have no desire to work. I'm talking about the person that loses everything but is not too proud to ask for a hand. You know, we have to stop judging one another, because you will never know what happens to you tomorrow. You know, we'll never know. Once America, as forecasted and predicted, that once the dollar collapses, who will be in the bread and the soup lines, huh? And you could say, oh well, I got my survival kits. I got all of that. What if a tornado or something come through? Huh? Then you in the bread line, right? So we just have to walk the earth in humility and do good deeds to one another. It don't matter your ethnicity, your color. Our Creator want to know what's our deed game like, huh? See, we have to get our bank account with our Creator right. How many deposits do we have in there with our Creator? Or we always just taking out withdrawals? The God want to know, man. So I hate to hear about this black YouTuber, another brother. I hate to hear about black men getting killed. We have to see each other as brothers or an extension of ourselves. We have to see our women as our mothers and our sisters as an extension of yourself. And once we treat each other like we would treat our own mother and our own brother, then, you know, hey, the crime rate in humanity and society would go down dramatically. But this your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.